Field is set, ready to run. Stand by for a start. And they're racing. Give them a cheer, Australia, wherever you're listening. What a win in a cup we'll never forget.
Welcome back to the Reggies Punch Show. You're here with two blokes who could have literally been anything, but chose to have fun instead. Before we rip in today, we just want to say a massive thanks to our mates over at BETR, the punting juggernaut, for making this show possible, literally.
Fucking oath.
That's why the lights are on in here, in the punch show.
If we didn't have BETR, we'd be a powerless punch show. It wouldn't actually exist.
That's right.
We'd
Quinn would be on one of those bikes that powers shit.
We'd have him out the back on the elliptical fucking trying to get the power going.
Quinn, fire up, cut. The lights are going
generator.
down. Yeah,
Quinn, start pedaling.
So, shout out to BETR. Quinn's also grateful, saves his
legs.
Very
grateful. Thanks, BETR.
Yeah, so good on you, BETR.
Fucking oath. And if you haven't downloaded the app yet, you need to right now.
Yeah, go
and
check it
out. If you used to have the Bluebet app, and now you notice it's a BETR app, and you're going, what the fuck's going on here? I've been living under a rock.
Some would say it's better.
It is. Definitely better, Tom. That's a great play on words.
Right. I've scraped through, team, by the skin of me.
You got some.
It's fucking.
You got a good win.
Yeah, I got a win in the champs to sneak me through, and then something got scratched.
Yeah, but it would have won anyway.
That's right. I
winning.
feel like I've been grubbed.
You've been ripped off. That you've got to fight for your life.
It
for
just
another week.
so happened that I've scraped through. I'm in the minus 90 still in both. Yep. But that's not triple, baby.
That's
so
right.
Here we go.
A
Pressure makes diamonds.
Fucking
Can I do it? 2 weeks in a row. We do not know. Our Gropers graced us with his voice today.
Mm-hmm.
He told us to get fucked when we asked him last week, but today he said, "Oh, righto." So he's sent a few in, so we'll hear from him throughout the episode.
Yeah.
Boys, the horse update. So in the group, like we said, we've come up with the 3 top names you would have heard last week, but Annabelle put a thing in. Our boy, Joe.
Young Joe.
Yeah, young Joe has been doing a bit of running around. And look, he hasn't done anything wrong so far. He's done what he needs to do. I think he's got a little bit of growing to do, so he's going into the paddock for a month or so.
He's going to have a little rest.
Yeah, he's going to get on the grass.
Nothing bad. Nothing's wrong with him
Not
at
at
all. He's earned a little rest in the paddock, just like most people do.
That's right. So this is like he's 7 off.
Exactly right. He's having a little week off.
Yeah, so we'll give you updates whenever you require updates, but yeah, very, very good there. That's what you want to hear. Nothing's wrong. He's doing everything right. So that's on the horse front, guys. Should we hear the print clip from last week, people?
Let's listen.
I've found one here. Caulfield Race 7, number 11, Future History. He was super solid over 1,700, which was always going to be too short, and he ran third. 2,000 metres, which is absolutely just perfect for
Up his
him.
alley.
Preferred distance at Caulfield, $18 and $4.60 a place, 1.5 units each way. Way over the odds.
Splitting them.
Way over the odds.
We're heading to Gold Coast, race 1.
Oh, he's going to the horses?
Horse
True.
number
Get
7.
fucked.
Horse number 7, yet he moves. Should lead, and I'm hopeful it fucking stays there. So that's all you're getting. It's paying $3.20, and I'll have 2 units on him to win.
Oh, that gets him out if it wins.
Then, yeah.
Boys, punters, Queenslanders.
Who's he going to go?
Rocket Trophies, raring to go.
A leader.
Group 1 this week is Caulfield, race 8. We're going horse 8, Buckaroo.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Waller
That's
trained.
a great win.
Yeah.
Just had his nuts out, which should happen to Groper. And paying about $6. So let's go 5 units to win at $6. Jump on it, stay hard.
There we go.
I forgot about Rocket's little drive.
Oh, that was a great drive.
That was good.
That was a fucking great
Gropes
drive.
got, I don't know if you can say Gropes got hold because he was so close.
It was just a couple of bad
beats.
beats, man. Like, as in, if those horses were paying $2, it would have been like, oh, yeah, he missed out. But they were like fucking good odds.
Yeah, he had the chance
and
at
looked
an
good
$18 winner.
both races. So at least he got the place for one. But he's around the money, big G.
He knows how to punt on horses.
Yeah.
sure.
Talking about punting and sometimes on horses, let's head into the championships.
Yes.
So
We've both got some work to do.
Oh, mate, 100%. I'm hoping I can keep the 1 in a row going. You know, I'm New South Wales at the moment, but hopefully I can improve on that.
Well, I'm hoping to get off the 0 in a row.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need a fucking McWin.
Yeah. All right. Should we hear from the big G at the start of this segment? I
He's
feel
got
like the
something
big
for us.
fella, if he was here, he'd be itching to yarn.
He would.
So send him in.
Ah, boys, I tell you fucking what. If future history getting pipped by a snout wasn't enough, Steffi Magnetica ran blinder of a race first up, gets held up, and misses by a fucking nose as well. Listeners get lucky again. BETR gets lucky again, but mark my words, I am coming. And what about Button's three-leg multi? He needed 2 winners and a place. He got it. But the one he needed to win ran second, and the one he needed to place fucking won.
Oh,
Fuck me. These bookies at BETR are quaking in the boots, I reckon, because the Reggies are
shaky.
warming up late
They know we're coming.
and coming hard for the spring. I'll talk to you in a bit. I've got some nice bets this week. We're right into our spring racing. It was moving day for the Caulfield Cup last Saturday. Moving day for the Cox Plate and Melbourne Cups coming up. It's the Manikato tonight at Moonee Valley into the AFL Grand Final Saturday. It's Wheatwood Day at Toowoomba this Saturday, the biggest day for the T-Bar race course.
days everywhere.
Shout out to
fucking
Nick
days
Curley,
going on.
good friend of the show. He'll be out there. I'm sure there'll be plenty of Reggies out there. Let's fucking rip in!
Fucking oath. Good stuff, Gropes.
There we go.
He sounds like he is that fucking pumped up.
Oh, he is.
For a bloke who's on a work trip,
Yeah.
that is a lot of excitement.
Well, you still get a weekend on a work trip, Jace.
yeah, that's true. In Rizzy too.
And it's a fucking good one. You
It
got
is a
the GF,
great week. If
plenty
he
of racing.
doesn't find somewhere to watch that game surrounded by Lions fans, just to really feel the atmosphere,
Oh, he'll be
everywhere will be fucking booked out. I
He'll
reckon.
be in there doing his loud clap, just saying, please, coward, punch me.
He's
someone."
got this perfect technique that just is...
It rattles your soul.
Dude, your eardrums hurt.
After the third clap, you swivel your head and just think, who is that cunt?
Well, it's not like anyone goes, where is he? I can't see him.
That's
They're like,
right.
oh, there's the big long cunt.
Yeah, that's right. So anyway, shout out to the big long. The championship, so it's where us three and the listeners go head to head. We are getting absolutely fucking spanked by the listeners. So good on them. They're on a fucking great run this year.
They've strung together a few decent wins that have really just set us apart.
That's right. So I think they should go first. And who we got this week, Jace?
Dustin Tennyson, I think.
Tennyson.
And this, I'm not taking credit for
20-son?
this. I think his name was Shane Hopton, called him 20 Dad.
Yeah. An absolute ripper.
That is a ripper.
There we
That's what
go.
we're about here, is calling shit the opposite.
Yeah. So should we hear from him?
Let's hear from him.
G'day Reggies, reporting in for my turn to represent the people this week. I'm going to stay away from the footy since there's a bit of an upset somewhere. I just don't know where, but hopefully it's the Lions getting the jump on the Swans down there in Melbourne in the GF. That'd be
Bloody
nice.
oath.
But anyway, so I'm going to play it much more safely and head and over and have a punt on the ponies. I'm personally down about 1,000 units there this year, so that's promising for the people. We're going to start with Sandown, race 4, number 11, the Englishman. 1 unit each way at about 850 and 270. Missed the jump last start in a similar race, worked home really well down the outside. So I expect if you can jump with them and sit handy enough, it'll be running on late strong. And let's face it, even if it loses, its name's Englishman, so I'm still expecting a moral victory there as well.
That's a good one.
We'll move there from Sydney over to Sydney Rosehill, race 4, number 8. Unusual Legacy, 2 units to win at about $2.75. He's an impressive young horse with an outstanding record. Won its last start impressively. I expect another strong showing. Then I'll have 1 unit on both of them to win in and all up. The Englishman into Unusual Legacy, which is a phrase I didn't think I'd be saying. An Englishman with a decent legacy. Anyway, happy punting, lads. The more the more ya.
Great call.
I'll never not like a couple of drive-bys on the Poms.
Yeah, it's the punch show and we're still bang, bang, quick drive-by on the Poms. Not even from
Beautiful.
us, the listeners too. That is a true fucking Aussie.
That's great stuff.
That's what we love.
I almost want him to win.
We
now.
love punting and we love shitting on Poms.
That's right.
That's what we're all about here.
Hey, talking about the listeners, have we got a call from fucking Curly?
We do. I just sent it through to Quino. So,
I'm just thinking it's probably a good time to play it
it's
now off the
perfect
back
time,
of the,
isn't it? Yeah.
of the listeners.
Morning, Reggies. Curly from Toowoomba here, and I've got a few tips for you for Wheatwood Day up here in Toowoomba. It's
Oh,
a
look at
metropolitan meeting in Toowoomba with 3 listed races on the day. It's a huge card. It's a huge race day. It's an awesome race day, and I'll be there wearing my baggy reg.
Yeah.
So if
Good
there's
stuff.
any of the Reggies out there want to come up and have a yarn, by all means, come up, make sure it's me, because I'm hoping I'm not the only Reggie there wearing a baggy reg. But anyway, if you see a baggy reg, by all means, come up and introduce yourself and say good day. Look, guys, we're going to launch straight into race 3, the Toowoomba Guineas. Look, I can't go anywhere near the favourite. Probably deserves to be favourite, but not a favourite by that sort of margin. $1.35 is way too short to me. And fuck favourites as far as I'm concerned. It's a race with a horse that I bred in it. Horse number 3, Rocky Rich, out of my lovely little mare, Classy Hussy. First go at the mile, but the trainer must think enough of him for him to be starting the first time at the mile in listed company. Really good little horse, good looking horse, and is a winner at this track previously. Another horse worth mentioning in the race is horse number 2, Minecart Carnage, at $6.50. Rocky Rich was paying $7.50 if I didn't mention it. Look, $6.50 for Minecart Carnage from the Curry stable. Curry stable's got this thing absolutely flying, and it would not surprise for this thing to get up and salute in this race. I think it definitely gets the mile, but I'm hoping it's chasing down Rocky Rich and just doesn't quite get there. We'll go then to race 7, guys, the Tab Toowoomba Cup. Look, I cannot go past the first horse in the lineup here. Red Wave, jumping from barrier 3, paying $5 to win, 2 to place. Tony and Madison Sears chained. Ryan Maloney to ride from barrier 3. Look, Ipswich Cup winner. Probably doesn't get touched, I don't think. I think it wins this thing on its ear, in my opinion. And then we'll jump into race 8. Look, I'm going to back the Sears camp to take out the Toowoomba Cup Wheatwood double, because they've got Yellow Brick, friend of the show, paying $3.50. Jimmy Ormond to ride from barrier 4. Look, just gets the perfect draw, home track. It's just tick, tick, tick for me, and I'm thinking it'll be a cha-ching for me as well there. I'm going to go the double. But if you want one at odds, and I think this horse is well and truly overs, horse number 6, Ma Baby, is a last start winner at this track, beating End Assembly. End Assembly's been a good horse in the past at this track and down in Brisbane. Look, Ma Baby at $51, well and truly overs for me. So that's going to be me roughie of the day. But I do believe it's going to be a Red Wave into Yellow Brick bloody double for the Sears camp. Toowoomba Cup Wheatwood double. That's my tips for the weekend, guys. Happy punting, stay safe, and remember the Moya, the fucking Moya.
Well, there's
Fucking
Curly. Make
Good
sure
stuff,
you.
Curly.
I think it just goes without saying. If you see a bloke in a baggy reg, you go up and say good day.
Dude, you don't need Curly to tell you to come up and say g'day. Like,
Yeah.
if you are seeing baggy regis and you're not
Yeah, there's
saying
something
g'day,
going on there.
then what the fuck's
I
wrong
wouldn't
with
sleep
you?
at night.
No, fuck no.
Yeah.
Anytime I see a jersey, a hat, anything. I saw a bloke in the golf course 2 weeks ago wearing the jersey. Not a smart decision in terms of weather and how you're feeling, but
Yeah.
you're just inclined to just go,
That's right.
nice shirt, mate, or nice hat. Straight away, bang.
Do you
instant
know out of that
conversation.
whole yarn, right? Some great tips in there. Cheers, curls. Do you know this is how my brain works? I heard the horse name Classy Hussy, and it just tripped me out because I went, isn't that the opposite two things? Like you got a hussy, which isn't that like another word for like a slut? And then you
I've
have
actually never heard
classy. You can't have a classy slut, can
No,
you?
you-
Because that'd be like calling something high vis camouflage. I just straight away.
hot, cold.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I got out of that.
Wow,
yarn.
now you're going to send me into a fucking deep rabbit hole.
So that's how my brain ticks.
But that's
just giving
horse
you some
racing
insight.
names.
That's horse racing.
That's
It
fucking
drew me
racing.
to it. Love it. Right on your curls. Good stuff,
stuff,
mate. Should we have a couple of goes, do you think, Jason? Then
Yeah.
we'll bring Groper in at the end.
Let Big G come in at the end.
Right, what are you going, brother?
I've got a 2-leg multi here that I cannot stress that I think it is the safest thing in the history of punting.
Yeah.
And everything leads to this. And
Yeah.
if it doesn't fucking win, I don't, like, what the fuck can I do?
Yeah.
I'm better off just going, I just won't punt again. I'll just go, oh, well, I'm keeping me 5 units this week, boys. Because
Two-man show every week.
there's
from now
pretty
on,
much,
if it
because
loses.
fuck me.
Fucking
and
hell.
you'll know what I mean when I say a 2-leg multi from Melbourne Pet Melbourne and Penrith, both 13 plus at $4.20. That should happen, should it not? Should Melbourne not hump? And should Penrith not hump?
It should happen, but I feel like one of them's going to be close.
That's the thing that's lingering in the back of my mind is like, oh, you're betting on it, Jace? Well, we're going to win by 12. And that's when I'm going to really have a dummy
I feel like one game's going to be a humping and the other's going to be closer than it should be. But like making sense wise, that seems so good.
It just
doesn't
you
it?
look at the finals and you go, Melbourne hump teams.
Maybe like we all overthink it. Where really you just like,
we think, this could happen, if that lines up. It's like, well, Melbourne just win and Penrith just win.
Yeah, and just hump and hump.
It's been a 2-horse race for the last how many months?
Yeah.
They hump.
Well, look, it's
I can't see it not fucking happening, and I might,
so what's that?
I might cry. It's paying $4.20.
Thanks to BETR.
Thanks to the beautiful BETR. I'm putting 4 units on it.
Yep.
And then my last one is, I don't know, this probably won't happen. It's an absolute swing because I'm going, picking the Norm Smith for Saturday in the AFL, and I think it's going to be Calamar Chi.
Yeah, okay.
He has been instrumental for Lions' success the last few weeks. I think he's a bloke that can just open the game up. A few decent goals he's got in him. He can really rip this game apart, and $51.
Yeah.
So I went, fuck it, I'm chucking a unit on it.
That's a bit of fun.
I spoke to my older brother who's a Lions fan, and I was like, there's just a feeling that it's going to be maybe Rayner or Archie, one of those blokes could easily get Norm Smith this weekend. And I think $51 for Archie, may as well slap a unit on it after putting 4 units on the surest thing that's ever been done on this show.
Wow.
So,
okay, good stuff, mate. Well, I've got a couple of bets. First one, I'm going Sandown Race 1, horse number 3, Chewing Gum. He won on debut impressively, and I'm backing him to get the job done again. That's if it's a him. I didn't actually check.
Are they them?
I suppose anyone could identify as chewing gum.
Yes,
so
that's true.
male or female horse, I think it wins. Paying $3.10 currently, thanks to BETR, I will have 3 units on it to win. And then I've got a multi in the footy. Similar to you, Jace.
It should happen.
I think this should fucking happen.
It just should happen.
So I've got a 4-leg multi. I'm going Panthers to win, into Toto to score, into Storm to win, and Pap to score. That is paying...
Yep, that should happen.
That's paying $4.25, and I've got 2 units on that.
Nice,
So
I like it.
they're my couple of bets.
Can we stop Penrith and Melbourne?
If any cunt could, it's fucking us, man. It's me. I'm not even looping you into my shit. Like
you just think like it just
Just
can't
win, man.
not happen.
Just fucking win.
These two can't not just
Do
hump and then
what you
play each
should
other in the
do.
grand final next week.
That's right.
And if I swear to God, if
We'll
one
blow
of
up
the teams
next week.
lose,
We'll blow up
I'm already blowing up and it hasn't even happened.
Yeah.
That's how much
Yes.
faith I'll have in myself.
Righto, Groper, what do you got?
Okay, let's get into the championships. Now, I am going to go to Toowoomba Race 3, number 3, Rocky Rich. 3 units to win.
True.
Like I said at the top of the show, Nick Curley of Markhurst Thoroughbreds. He bred this horse out of his mare called Classy Hussy. Hopefully the boys play you his little spiel that I got him to send through for Wheatwood Day in Toowoomba this Saturday. Good on you, Curls. Wish you all the best with Rocky Rich, and I am going to back it. In saying all this, the favourite, number 1, Pope Cody. $1.35 in a 3-year-old race where everything should be peaking. Please. I will take the $7.50 for number 3, Rocky Rich. Going to have 3 units to win on him. Now, I'm going to do something here that you would call a good old-fashioned throw at the stumps, fellas. Rosehill, Race 3, number 6, Waltham. Second up on Saturday, was not impressive at all first up, but it had excuses. It was on firm ground that day, and don't know if you've seen, but the rains are coming to Sydney this week, boys. So he's the absolute roughie in an 8-horse field, and I was going to go the place, but with only 8 in it, I thought if one gets scratched, all of a sudden I've got to run second just to get a collect. No. 1.5 units to win at 41s for Rosehill Race 3, number 6, Waltham. And if my maths serves me correctly, I've got a little half unit left.
Yes, you do.
So multi them up. 2-leg win multi at $307. I'm going to have a little half unit on that.
Wow. Jeez, he's really breaking it down. Is he going to go quarters next week?
Yeah, well, that's,
0.25
he's the
of a
first
unit?
bloke to go 0.5 of a unit. And
Well,
I went,
look,
why
it's
did I never think
well,
of
it's
that?
his show. That's
It
right. When he
is.
did it too, I was like, ooh, that sounds pretty
I was like,
cool.
what? Yeah, that has a nice ring to it, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
so
But
look
yeah,
out
you're
for the
right. It is his
0.2s.
show. He's meant to be.
Yeah.
He breaks down.
That's
does
right.
the new
Well,
things
he-
that everyone else is scared to do.
When he's not here, he listens and sends us a spreadsheet of where we went wrong every time.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, boys, just got a few dot points
that's
for you to
right.
build on
Just
next week.
fucking do better.
Just be
That's
better.
what he says.
And we'll say sorry. He's like, I don't want apologies. I want results.
That's exactly right. But that's it's his show. So good on your Gropes. That's the championships.
That is.
There. Now, moving on to a fucking great segment in my eyes. Not many winners here, similar to myself. However, they always bring the yarns and they bring the expertise.
They bring
And
value.
Look, they know what they're doing. They're both horse trainers. We got Tommy Button and Tom Barbary, the Toms, both gingers, both good blokes. And
They're our bananas.
that's right. So they're in a battle to see the B1 supremacy. Currently, Tommy Button taking the lead as B1.
currently and has been for a long time.
That's right. Barbary just, he's scratching. He's like he's like sinking and his nose is just above the water.
Yeah,
and
he's just
treading.
he's gasping for a breath.
That's right.
But
So
I think he'll eventually scratch his way out.
Yeah.
Because it's been coming for a long time.
I think it's coming. And look, the skies will open, I believe, when it comes.
It will, and the
When
carry
it rains,
on,
it pours. Luke
carry
Combs says.
on will be next level. For
That's
the
right.
bloke.
It will. So, without further ado, should we hear from B1 or B2 first?
B1.
B1. Let's hear from B1.
Reggies, TBRB1 here, and this week's tips are in. We've got a big race meeting at Bowen tomorrow. I've got 6 runners in. I think I've got some great chances. Personally, I think my best is Northern Pride, but I know Keto's going to have tips for the card tomorrow, so I'll leave that with him. My tips are going to be a Toowoomba Race 1, number 6, BB Dazzler, $6. Jimmy Ormond to ride. I think Toowoomba's a real horses for courses kind of track. So I've definitely gone there trying to find a local, and this is what I've come up with. Get the money early. Race 1, number 6, BB Dazzler. I'm going to have 3 units to win on it, $6.
Nice.
And then with my other 2 units, I'm going to go to Sandown. Race 6, number 11, Independent Road. This horse was a good run behind Pericles last start, and I think you're shopping at overs here, so I'm going to have 1 unit each way at $10 and $3 a place. Good luck, happy punting, and remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
On your Button.
Beautiful
Great
stuff.
stuff.
Good to hear from
Do you
him,
know
as
what I love
always.
about Button? He always gives you those little local insights and stuff. And the tips that he gives is something that you wouldn't read on a fucking on a betting app.
You can't find on an app or a best bets book, nothing.
That's why we love him.
That's why we love him. That's
why we
why
love
he's
him.
our correspondent of the
Mate,
North.
and he fucking shout out to him as well. He wore that jersey golfing the other day.
Yeah.
For the whole day. He would have been sweating his little red hole out.
I can't imagine the sweat and the heat in that red rig.
But that's why he wore it, because he's a fucking red.
I don't think I've ever seen him in person without the reg on either.
How
no matter
good.
where it is.
It's fucking unreal.
Gold Coast Casino, bang, reg
Boss,
on.
reg
He's
on.
always got it on.
All right, another passionate member of the team.
Very passionate
Tom
member.
Barbary. He's due. He's fucking due for a win. Let's hear from him.
What's he got?
Reggies! Righto, boys. Fuck me dead, eh? Spring's finally sprung. Manikato Stakes weekend, AFL Grand Final, NRL Grand Final in 2 weeks. That means we're not far out from the Cox Plate, the Caulfield Cup, the Everest, the Melbourne Cup, the whole fucking kit and caboodle.
How
Fucking
good.
beautiful.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something about a bloke who knows a fair bit about the Spring Carnival. And yeah, I've sucked his fucking cock on the show before, and I'm going to suck it a bit more this week, and that's Peter fucking Moody. No secret, I'm a massive fan of Moods and the way he goes about things. And
sucked it
like
off
I
the
said, I'm
show
going to give him
too.
another suck here for me B1 versus B2 bets this week. He trains me best bet, and I'm going to have a 2-day, 3-leg Moody multi. My best bet comes up on Saturday at Sandown in race 7, number 1 Desert Lightning. This imported Kiwi is already a Group 1 winner in the land of the long white cloud and turned in a very good performance first up at the Valley in what was probably a fractionally unsuitably run race and probably over the wrong distance for him. Now he gets to 1,500 on that lovely big spacious Sandown track, and I think he'll race very well and be getting the chocolates here from barrier 1 under Luke Nolan. I'll have 4 units to win. Desert Lightning, Sandown, race 7, number 1. Thanks to the brilliant BETR, we're getting $5.50 at the time of recording.
Nice.
And now the multi. It's going to start Friday night at the Valley. Race 5, the Scarborough Stakes, number 1 here, boys, Anisa. I've tipped her on the show before. This filly raced all the top liners as a 2-year-old last year before she went amiss in the winter, but she's back. And I think she looks really well placed here in this set weights black type event. Barrier 3, Damien Lane. She wins $5. Into Sandown, race 5, number 8, Gallant Sun at $2.90. He's by a superstar that we've got a fair fucking bit of respect for in Written Tycoon.
Yeah.
Out of a
Fucking
Group
oath
1
we
winning
do.
mare, Plucky Bell. He brained his rivals on debut at Sale, and he recently won an 800-metre jump out, beating seasoned rivals in Molly Knickers and Chinny Boom. I think he's got a very bright future. So we'll have Anisa into him, into my best bet, race 7, number 1. At Sandown, we'll have 1 unit on that for a whopping $79.75 for 1 unit at the time of recording. Cop that, McButton. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
As always, just great to listen to.
Good stuff. Good
Fluent
yarn.
shit talker.
At least he knows that he likes to suck off old Peter Moody. And
Yeah,
he
yeah.
owns up to it.
Yeah.
He's aware of it.
Yeah, he'd shine in a blue light.
All around his chinny chin.
Oh, yeah. On his red chin. Good on you, Barbary.
I think we are coming close to our Greyhound race.
Are we?
We are. We got about a minute until it jumps. Quickly.
We fucking struggled, but
We
Jace,
did.
run them through.
We found a bit of juju, but before we get into it, we've got to thank someone for that was a shit start. Gropers Greyhound, and it's brought to you by the Love a Greyhound organisation. You've heard it before. They're the non-for-profit charity who helps rehome former racing greyhounds, ran solely by volunteers. They're just super passionate about greyhounds becoming loving pets. So these pups are affectionate, loving, loyal, good-natured. So if you're adding to the family, rather than going to the pet shop, maybe just consider adopting a greyhound.
That's
you can
right.
try it. You can do it for a week. You can do it for a year, a month, whatever. And if it somehow doesn't work out for you, you can return these pups. They come with all their needles. Everything's done, all the requirements.
That's right.
And if you're not looking to adopt and you just want to help out a great cause like some people have, you can donate as little as $2 to help with medicine, all the food and necessities. That's at loveagreyhound.org.au. And yeah, also big shout out to Rockhampton Greyhound trainer Ken Booty. He's helped team us up with this, and he gives us a greyhound race every Wednesday night, which the Reggies have been pounding, I've seen.
And how good is that? And
Fucking
look,
oath.
would you rather throw a ball to a greyhound or a snag dog? I know what I'd rather.
Exactly. What one's going to move quick?
Which one's going to be more entertaining?
Fucking oath. Imagine taking it down to the park.
You'd only be able to throw your snag 2 balls in half an hour.
Anyway, we got Bendigo race 8. We're betting on number 3, I believe it is, Regenerate, and we saw Reg in it, and we thought we've got to fucking get on that.
It's
don't
Reg,
we?
it's rough, and that's what we're going. We found no
Regenerate.
other juju.
No.
We are recording earlier today as well, so
That's
we didn't
right.
have the options, but we sniffed the 3-letter Reg out at the
Paying
start.
$7. But anyway, yep, we've got the green light, and we're watching it on our phones because we don't have Dad's
Yeah,
laptop.
Dad didn't bring his laptop.
Anyway, go the number 3. Good jump. Ooh.
Ow!
Leading.
Ow!
Come on, hold the fucking spot.
Oh, keep going.
500 metres.
Keep going. Fuck off.
Here we go. Fuck off 4.
Fuck off 4.
Oh, no.
Oh,
It's
wow.
coming around the out. Oh, no.
Do you
Look
know
at the
what?
4 go.
Reg would have went really well in a 200-metre race.
It would have been beautiful if it was a 50-metre race as well. Come home, Reg.
Come on, Reg.
Come on, Reg.
Come on, lift Reg.
Come, nah.
Nah.
Oh, what a beautiful start.
Yeah, great
Look,
start.
didn't race bad.
Good early speed.
I think the 4 just had a bit more speed. But
one
wasn't
too
a bad
many.
run.
One too many feeds there for the Reg. Which
We
is
got the
fair
win
enough.
last week.
Yeah, we can't.
And
be
that
too
was awesome.
greedy, can
All
we?
3 of us were back. I think that's really what gets us the win.
Yeah.
Is when we're all teamed up, all the stars.
And look,
aligned.
it's like last week we pinned out one that just had Juju just fucking shat all over it.
That's right. It
Where
was
this week
seeping
we
out.
had to hunt.
We saw the word Reg. and we
When
went,
you
right,
hunt
right.
and then think you found Juju because you just sieved through everything.
Exactly.
It's not the same.
Juju has to come to you. Juju has to find you.
Yeah.
You don't find Juju.
Yeah. But anyway, we give it a go.
That's all right. We'll keep doing it. We won't fucking stop.
Another segment that we do here, the Group 1 segment. So everyone involved with the show has a crack at a Group 1 race when they are on every week.
Absolutely.
Keto, I believe, absolutely steaming out in front. I don't even know the rest of the leaderboard. Pedro would still be up there somewhere.
Pedro would be
wouldn't he?
up there, but fuck, I don't know how much longer he's got in the positives is getting to that point.
Yeah.
So,
We're
not
actually-
like I can talk.
I think
but-
it's the only segment where a few of us are actually in the positives.
Yes, that's right. People tend to get a winner when you narrow it down to the same race
Yeah.
every single week that everyone's involved in.
Yeah.
So you're bound to get a winner eventually.
Yeah. Righto, which race are we heading to, Jace? This week?
Rosehill, race 8, the Golden Rose. It's a great field. Should I take it away?
Yeah, mate, take it away.
Righto. I'm going to jump on number 4,
Whoa.
linebacker. So it's second up here. It ran strongly from its last start to
Yep.
snag a 4th. There's plenty of room for improvement though this time out, and it suits the distance, the track at Rosehill. The conditions are going to play better for it. It's barrier 7. You got Karen McAvoy on board at $6. I think I've got to jump on it with all 5 units, mate.
Oh, there you go. I could have fucking bet both of me nuts you were on broadside and with J Mac aboard.
I
Could have
definitely
bet
considered
both
it,
of
mate.
them.
I definitely could have considered it. I was like, that's the old formula that I used to go for, J-Mac and Godolphin Blue. But maybe they'll come back to bite me in the ass. I hope not.
Oh, well,
Linebacker was
hope-
too good
I
for me
hope
to
it does.
pass by, yeah. There's a lot of ones in broadsiding too.
It's a fucking picket fence on the screen. Anyway,
Confident linebacker, but
good on you, mate. Pedro.
former G1P.
Here we go. Old boys versus young guns.
Oi.
No, it's not.
Nah.
That's probably my fuck up, Quino.
Fuck's
Sorry,
sake,
mate.
Jace.
Actually, that's his
That's an
fuck
error.
up. He told me Group 1
It's an error. It's
first.
an error, both of you pays.
G'day, Reggies. Group 1 racing, Rosehill, race 8, Golden Rose, over 1,400 metres. Well, some fucking goers in this race. Absolute goers. But I'm going to have my 5 units on number 4, linebacker. Oh. That's right, linebacker. Got a good barrier. Kieran McAvoy on the back. His time's over 1,400 at Rosehill are fast. It got pipped by broadsiding recently on a heavy track. So I think the drier track and the less distance will suit linebacker. Fingers crossed. So thanks to BETR, it's paying $6, just over. So I'll have 5 units on number 4 linebacker. Cheers, boys.
Wow.
Yeah.
I could have
There you
sworn,
go.
I just looked at the rest of the field and I went, I don't think many people are going to steer towards linebacker here. And then bang.
That's
straight out
like
the
great
gate, me
minds.
dad.
Gator
Yeah.
and fucking the great minds. Yeah, good stuff. 2 of the boys on linebacker.
That's good. I
Righto.
don't know whether to be confident about that or not.
Look, I just think broadsiding's going to win. J-Mac aboard, picket fence there. It's similar to the Shark. It's similar to the Panthers and the Storm. I just sort of look through it and just go, well, I just think that horse is going to win.
Well,
with
numbers
J-Mac
don't
on it.
lie, Tom. And
Well-
look at its recent form.
And I could probably dive into it more, but I'd simply be reading what is written by some other bloke. So I'm literally just going to say broadsiding to win, paying $3.30. Thanks to BETR, all 5 units
You're
on
an
the
honest
snot.
man, and I like it. I like it a lot.
Let's go to Rocket, eh?
Boys, punters, Queenslanders, Rocket Trophies raring to go. Group 1 tip this week, race 8 at Rosehill, horse 2, Traffic Warden. 3-year-old
That'll be a
bay
common
colt.
one, I reckon.
Jay Cummings, the trainer, he's on fire. He's at good odds, 5 units at $4 a win. Jump on him, stay hard.
See if we can go back to back, eh?
Yes, that was a great win in Buckaroo.
It
too,
fucking
by the
was.
way.
Like an
'Cause
impressive win. And you think about it now, it's like the nuts are out.
Yeah.
Like the ultimate gear change.
we didn't realise the ultimate gear change.
And old
went,
Rocket,
"Oh,
it
fuck."
just steamed.
Yeah, that was a great bet from him. He had all
Well
5
done.
on it too.
Yep. Righto. Shall we hear from the Keatings?
We'll hear from the Keating boys. Men.
Group 1 racing, Rosehill Guineas Day at Rosehill, of course. Look, I'm going to back linebacker here. I'm almost thinking about broadsiding because $3.10 might be the best odds you see for him all preparation. I just think that if linebacker gets the right race pattern, he'll be very hard to beat second up, 1,400 metres. Hopefully broadsiding's a little flat and maybe needs the run and is looking for a mile or further. Sounds like this will be a Tom Kitten story all over again. Broadsiding will come up and explode first up, but I'm taking it on anyway. Linebacker from the back of the field to run a huge race, second up, 1,400, $6, 5 units on the NOS.
Nice. Well, I wonder if it's a possibility that everyone, do you know how you see a favourite and you go, I'm taking it on, everyone else will sort of, I'm hoping that everyone
You're
thinks
the only
that.
one.
Yeah.
Because that's honestly was my thought process. I went that many wins in a row, first up, it's not going to do the same shit here. So I steered away from it.
And you're probably all right. Let's hear from old man Keats, eh? BETR, Ben.
Regionals. BETR Group 1 Racing.
Here we go.
The Golden Rose on Saturday, and wow, what a field it is. It's the best field I've seen in a long time. I like the way linebacker ran first up a couple of weeks ago and relished the 1,400, so let's have 3 units to win at around the $6 mark. And with my other 2 units, I have a little soft spot for a Pirata colt trained by the Snowden camp in number 6, Fearless. Watch its replay on the Guineas at Caulfield earlier in the year. It's only beaten 1.9 lengths to Hayasugi, Lady Camelot. Let's have 1 unit each way, and I think it's around $41. Till next week, happy punting, stay safe.
Nice, Keats.
Why
It's good
the
having a
fuck
swing like that, eh?
Did I think not many people were going to go on linebacker? I was like, they'll be steered away from it. There's a couple other ones I think they'll jump on, and I was Mick wrong. Hopefully I'm not wrong about the horse I picked.
Jace, at the end of the day, if they all win, you do too, though.
That's why I'm like, it's like I don't want you all to get on it because I need to make a bit of ground in this segment. I'm falling behind to keep backing Jenny against Brightside. But if linebacker wins this, expect it to come home very, very strong.
Yeah. So is it
and
one
win in
that sort of
fine fashion.
slingshots off the fucking...
Comes home very hard.
Yeah, right.
And it come home hard for
We'll
fourth
hope
last
it
time.
comes straight into an arse.
Comes
You
straight
can't get
for a
past
win.
it. Righto, let's hear from the boys, eh? B1, B2. Should we
Yeah.
hear from Barbs, then his dad, or dad, then
Yes,
Barbs?
Definitely, that's the formula. Yeah.
Righto, boys. The G1 this week. Race 8 at Rosehill. The James Squire Golden Rose. 4:05 on Saturday afternoon. What a fucking race, fellas. Broadsiding first up. Very interesting for him not to have a run prior to going first up into this, but I'm not going to question James Cummings. He's an absolute freak. And, the horse has won his last 4 on the trot after a fucking absolute romp in the JJ Atkins in Brisbane over the winter. Traffic Warden was super first up in the run to the Rose. Came from a long way off him and give Windburn. Storm Boy, I don't know if you can trust this horse, really. There's no doubt he has got absolute fucking wings and is an elite galloper. But it's like he's got 2 minds, boys. It's like he's got fucking split personality disorder, and depending upon which version of him turns up, depends on what's going to happen. I do think it's probably more suited for him drawn out where he is in 11 than closer to the fence. But I just can't go past the 2 Godolphin runners. It is going to get very fucking wet in Sydney over the next couple of days. They've forecast a massive amount of rain over the next couple of days. So for that reason, the only way I can split them is I'm going to have broadsiding. I'm just going to have all 5 units on him. I think he'll be far too good for his rivals. Barrier 1, J-Mac will posse him up just behind the speed somewhere. And I do think that, he will take a hell of a lot of beating. Obviously not his main target, but he'll be screwed down enough for 7 furlongs here. James Cummings is... he's the trainer for Godolphin, and Godolphin are in the business of making marketable stallions. And if either of these colts can win this race, that's exactly what they'll be. So 5 units to win. Number 1, broadsiding. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't want to... You knew Barb's was going to say it.
I thought we don't want to...
the expert tippers have said it.
Yeah, there's no point both of us doing that.
You want to keep recycling.
Yeah,
which is 100% fair enough. It's kind of selfless from you, actually, Tom.
Well, mate, it's just...
You didn't want to take the...
It's a team. We're a team.
You want Barb's to be able to say it.
But I agree with Barb's fully.
That's good
everything
to
you
hear.
said.
Yeah, 100%. Good stuff.
So that's good
I
for
think
Barb's.
Barb's asked you about some information because you had the insider, but you just wanted to let him have his moment.
I'm taking no credit.
No, it's all right.
It's all
mate.
Bob's.
It's all good.
Let's hear from his dad.
Yep.
Maybe
it was
TBA here for the Group 1 segment this week, and I am all in number 1 broadsiding. I think this horse is a level above all these and I think it's heading towards the Cox Plate. So, look, I know there's a couple of fair horses in this race, but I think broadsiding best horse, number 1, 4 units to win. With my other unit, you guessed it because I'm a whore for a first 4. First 4, here it is, straight first 4. Numbers 1 to beat 2, to beat 3, to beat 4. That's right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Handicapper's got it right. Good luck, happy punting. Remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
There you go. The experts are with me.
Yeah,
Both said what I was thinking.
The horse trainers that know the most about the horses are with you.
Yeah.
That's got to fill you with a bit of confidence.
Oh, mate.
But you know
the way
who's
the
with-
year's gone, I don't know. But it's still nice to hear it.
It is nice. Oh, I've got G1K with me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
for
well,
at least 3 units.
There you go.
So that fills me with confidence.
So what are we on? We're pretty much on, 3 horses in the race.
Yeah,
The old boy's
linebacker.
on. The old boy is out on his own again. Wow.
This is
Rocket. He's making a move.
This is exactly how Pedro made all of that ground last year. Is because everyone went, oh, he's
See,
out on
that's
his
it.
own.
There's a lot of, not luck, but you got to hope. There's a fair bit that has to play in your cards that you don't just
Exactly.
do the same as everyone.
Yeah.
So it
'Cause
might
you
fucking
can-
work out well for him here.
It can work out that, a few other people in the same horse. So if you win, you don't make too much ground,
Yeah.
but you're not losing. But it takes a real fucking man to put his balls on the table and just streak ahead on his own. So that makes me nervous about Rocket. You've now pointed that out.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll see what happens. It should be a good fucking race to watch.
Great
though.
race, fucking oath.
I'm keen as for that. Righto. My favourite segment. We're getting spanked by the
All of
old
our favourite
boys.
segment.
But I have faith.
The faith will never die, Tom.
Nah.
Fuck no.
Not over till the fat chick sings.
That's right. I wake up in the morning and I think, I just want to beat my father on the punt.
Yeah. That's right.
That faith will not die.
That's right. In saying that, welcome to the old boys versus the young guns. We go up against our fathers with a bet every week. We have 5 units each to spend. So do they. And yeah, currently they're kicking our ass. Could have been a couple of really arsey multis early, but hey, that's punting. That's punting.
That
They
is
had to,
fucking punting.
They had to tell us before that happened. So well done to them. But yeah, we're coming home.
We fucking oath we
Do you want to kick her off, Jace?
I can, yes. I'm going to start off with a Premier League multi. Thought I'd change it up a bit. Look, I'm a bit mad at myself last week because I had a fair bit to work with.
Yep.
I cancelled out a multi I didn't want to put on the show. Yeah, got it.
Oh,
And I went, no! So I won a bit of civilian. I was like, oh, fuck, I should have put that in the show. So I'm not going to make that mistake again. I'm going to do a Premier League multi this week. First leg is Villa versus Ipswich Town. I'm backing them head-to-head. My boys, Liverpool against Wolverhampton Wanderers. I'm going to back them head-to-head as well. And then I'm picking the draw between Nottingham and Fulham. That's paying $8. I'm going to put 2 units on it.
Yep.
My last 3 units, I'm heading to Rosehill, race 6. I'm putting 3 units on. I believe it's pronounced Willado. I even text Groper and said, hey, mate, how do you pronounce this? He unfortunately didn't get back to me, so could be wrong there. But I think it's ready to go here after a recent trial win. We've got the blinkers on for a gear change. There's lots of value in this race too because this is the favourite at $6. And J-Max on board, so I think that's going to be the big difference to the rest of the field. I simply think he wins, Tom. You just look at a horse sometimes and you go, I just think it fucking wins.
Yeah.
So 3 units on that at $6.
Nice, brother. Sweet as. Well, I fucking hope you win them.
So
that
do
helps.
I. That would be very nice.
Oh, should we
to get
hear
a win in this segment.
Should we hear from Pedro?
Will I play the right clip?
Fuck.
Here we go. Old boys versus young guns.
Hey! I thought he
Well,
was going to
something
play
different.
girlies.
Got to keep trying different stuff. Staying away from the footy this week. I've been doing right on the horses,
can do
so
a Premier League
I'm going to stick with that today.
Horses.
This week. So we're going to go to Rosehill race 4, number 9 Lincoln Rocks. I'll have 4 units to win on that, please. It's a bit of a juju bet. I've been having a few wins on it lately. It's start off as a juju bet anyway, and it's continuing to race really well. Mark Zara on the back. Thanks to BETR, it's paying $6.50. Annabelle Nisham trained. Really good form, this horse. So it's only going up from here. So I'll have 4 units on that, please. And with my remaining unit, I will have a 4-leg place multi. Sticking with Rosehill. Rosehill, race 6, number 12, Walado.
Oh.
Rosehill, race 8, number 4, Linebacker. Rosehill, race 9, number 1, Celestial Legend. And Rosehill, race 10, number 12, Cavallo Rapunte. And thanks to BETR, I'm going to get $40 odds for the 4-leg multi.
Ooh.
1 unit on that. Come on, boys, let's go.
Okay, so my leg can still get up.
Yeah.
Walado can still get up.
Pedro's fucking keen, isn't he, to get a win in this segment?
Fucking oath. I thought he was going to go, all right, I'm going to put fucking 8 legs in rugby league. But it kind of makes me nervous that he's gone the ponies.
He's like,
in the fashion he's done.
cats. Not fucking around anymore.
Yeah, there's no jokes. I'm not here to play games. I'm here to beat.
I
these
think the only
fucking
reason
kids.
I'm having a little crack at the game still is because I can't in 2 weeks.
That's true.
That's the only reason I'm sort of
It's
having a
fucking
little
sad, isn't it?
Oh, don't
that
get
we're
me
just
started.
winter sports going to be done in 2
Yeah.
weeks.
Righto,
Fucking
boys. I'm heading to Sandown Race 8, number 16, Furious. Talked to a mate of mine named rhymes with Ribbo, and he let me
Figure
know
that one out.
He let me know he was sort of liking one. Had a bit of a look into it, and it's pretty rough, but you know, I'm going to go for it.
How much Spain?
Paying $13 a win and $4 a place, thanks to BETR. And I'm going to have 2 units each way on that.
Nice.
Do your own research. And then the last unit, I will be spreading across all of them.
Swing?
Yeah, I'm having a swing. So I'm going Sandown Race 1, Chewing Gum to win. Sandown Race 8, Furious to place. Melbourne Storm to win. Penrith to win. And finishing it off with Lions to win. Thanks to BETR, that's paying $41.33, and I'll have my last unit on that.
I like that. So, who is the Friday night game in the league?
I believe it is Melbourne Storm.
Okay,
versus
Melbourne should win, like we've stated. So, that should be a lock. So, if we wake up Saturday morning and Chewing Gum starts us off with a victory,
yeah,
mate,
we're looking all right.
You'll be at least half chub by that point. We
A
will be
lot
peaking.
on the lines, obviously. Like there's a lot has to happen for that to come off. That's why it's $43.
This could be one of the greatest Saturdays of all time.
Well, it'd be fucking nice.
Fucking
get
oath
a
it
little,
would be.
We'll get a little win.
Little print.
Yeah. So let's hear from the old boy. Eh?
What's he got? What's he going to call us?
Pepper us with.
Punters, Queenslanders, Rockets, Roughies, raring to go. Old boys versus the wicket keepers. Puts on the gloves and stands back.
That's a good one.
Saturday, Rosehill, race 10, horse 8, Bonita Queen, 4-year-old bay mare, coming off the back of 2 midweek wins and a win in a trial. 3 units at $8.50 for a win, 2 units at $2.90 a place. Jump on her, stay hard. Just a quick shout out to the Lions in the GF on the weekend. After flogging Jace's loser team, they got the momentum to go all the way. That's right, Groper. I haven't forgotten about the poos and wees. The bullshit, carry on. We've had a great season with all the young fellas we've got. Fuck me. Just for kick and the carry on for kicking the ball through 2 sticks. It's fucking embarrassing. You 2 wankers should be at the back barrel when watching the grand final on the weekend. Go the Lions.
Wow.
He's just
That
like,
isn't even a drive-by. That's get out your car and pop off. Cunt.
That's great. That's just quickly saying that too, and then not thinking more thing about it.
Yeah. Let me just
Joe-
quickly rip you a new
Like
arsehole.
if you chirp someone like that, you'd overthink it. Or I would. I'd be like, oh, right, I got a bit on here. Oh, fuck, was that a bit hard? He literally would have just hung up and went,
He wouldn't have fucking even blinked when he said it.
cop that.
Wow, yeah, cop that. I think mine was bit of a drive-by, but he fucking fed Gropes and the Hawks.
So maybe, which barrel do you have to stand at in here?
The one right up the back.
The Bronx barrel.
The Bronx
That'll
one.
suit you, actually.
Which
at
is
the back.
fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. But wow.
Just got nailed.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what to even respond to
Yeah,
that.
well, you just don't, I think. You just got to cop it.
Yep, take my licks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rocket. Cheers.
Good on you, mate. All right, let's hear from Groper and his old man.
Righto, old boys.
Look, we're running out of time here. We are running out of time.
Get to the back end of the year.
I am going to go with a 2-leg multi. I'm going to go Rosehill, race 5, number 3, Gatsby's. It just wins, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It was as plain as an iceberg lettuce second up, but first up was absolutely phenomenal. Had a break, third up, Peaks will flog this lot. And we're going to multi it up with another one at Rosehill in race 9, number 14, More Victorious. Right down the bottom of the page with a measly old 53 kilos on the back. Third up and peaking, actually. We need to make a move here, fellas, in the old boys. So it's a 2-leg win multi at $16.50. 5 units on. Please give me some fucking luck this week.
Yep. Nice.
That's very
It's good
nice.
to see him have a swing.
So he's gone Gatsby, should win, will win. Into
No, I'm with
More
him.
Victorious.
I'm with him. I've also noticed too that there's been a few chirps over the weeks about how he carries the team, but the MO's been he plays a safe bet every week and we swing.
That's
so I'd just
right.
like to remind everyone that that's how the year's gone in the old boys.
Yeah, and it's
that's
a team
why I'm
effort.
trying to. That's
It's a
why I'm
group
trying to put a couple of things I think will win in there, and then you put the multi in as the swing on it. We need to change it up a bit, I think.
That's right. We need to swap spaces for a bit. Swap spots.
Just a couple of fucking little...
Yeah, just move a few pieces
But
of
anyway,
chess.
we're a team and we will steam.
That's fucking oath.
Steam home.
Rapping over here, Tom.
Fucking oath, yeah. Yeah.
What's old boy Keto got?
Yeah, what's he got?
Reginald's old boy Keto picked the wrong weekend to follow Mzara last week. Stick with him though, the Spring Carnival guys, big race rider and will win a feature or two. This week I'm heading to Toowoomba for the Wheatwood Handicap, race 8 on the card, and me old mate Yellow Brick lines up for Jimmy Orman at $3.60. I cannot believe the price on this horse. And because I'm greedy and want the Reggie fraternity to get some better odds, we will multi the brick into race 3, the Toowoomba Guineas, number 1, Pope Cody. Also to be ridden by Sir James Orman. Very short favourite, guys, at $1.35, but it just wins. And for the pair, Yellow Brick and Pope Cody will have all 5 units at $4.90. On the bigger, the better. Better. Okay, let's get serious. We've been fortunate enough to be provided a tab race meeting today at Bowen with a 7-race card broadcast on Sky 1. And I nearly completed the extraordinary once before by picking the entire card. So here we go. Keto's listeners only. Race 1, number 2, Mock Taffy. Race 2, number 3, Well Held. Race 3, number 2, Northern Pride. Race 4, number 3, Magic Game. Race 5, number 3, Sink Terror. Race 6, number 9, Aolani. Race 7, number 1, Set the Sails. Our very own Tommy Button, Google Maps was his nickname last week, has a good chance to train 4 winners, but I'm certain he has a definite 2 in Northern Pride and Sink Tierra.
Beautiful.
Guys, I see the markets aren't fully out with the win place, but I know the win multi for all of them 7 is 14,610 to 1. I'd have $1 on that and take a place multi today, I should say. Happy punting. Come on, the old boys.
Okay, well, that's
See,
worth a shout.
That's what you get here.
Holy fucking
Where are you getting
shit.
that? Anywhere
Nowhere else.
Nowhere.
No, everyone's too expert opinion, and yeah, they're not going to...
That's a man. That's what you call a man on the ground.
Fucking hell, that's the man who pretty much owns the Bowen Turf Club, and he's saying all 7 of these are going to fucking win.
Yeah.
Here's $14,000
Put
odds.
$1 on it, boys.
He literally almost tipped the card
Look,
last time.
if you put $1 on it, what are you know, there's heaps of shit that you spend $1 on that you don't have to.
That's right. What are you
Responsibly.
It's a safe, responsible dollar.
That's
and
right.
You're going to get 14 grand back.
Find it
mate.
under the couch and put it on.
Fucking find one. Instead of a Freddo Frog, go and earn yourself 14
You probably can't
grand.
even buy Freddo Frog for $1.
No, you wouldn't, man.
Yeah.
There's not much you can get with $1 anymore.
But do you know what you can do? Turn it into 14 grand.
That's
at
right.
Bowen.
At Bowen
So-
with BETR.
That's right. Exactly.
Seriously, just jump on it.
BB Bowen BETR. Get on. Righto. Well, fucking, I think that wraps it up, Jace. Are we missing
does.
anything?
No, I think we've gone through all of our bets.
I think
Haven't
we
forgotten
have.
anyone.
I think we have.
It's
Hopefully, I
bad
can
that we have to
steer
question
clear.
ourselves with
Oh,
our
well,
dad
normally
here,
fucking
but
big dogs in the guts here just steering the shit.
I think we've done well.
Yeah. Oh, we've done all right.
We've done our job.
We've done all
our
right.
bit.
The bets are in. Quinn fucked up 6 times. That's all right. That's why we're the Reggies
That's
boys.
right. Quino's a Reggie himself.
Fucking oath he is.
Fuck
He's
yeah.
a Reggie himself. So
Label your fucking bets.
yeah. Yeah,
It's not his
label
fault.
your bets, boys.
Fucking oath.
But yeah, so thanks for listening, team. Good luck on the punt this weekend. Make sure you gamble responsibly. And if you're going to have a punt with the fucking legends over at BETR who get around us and make this show possible.
Absolutely. The app is so simple and beautiful and just silky to use. So
Get in there.
if you're not using them, why the fuck aren't you?
Get in there.
Hooroo.